The sunshine hits a little different in Southern California, especially in Ventura, where we come to you now for day one of X Games California. Welcome to Men's Skateboard Street Elimination, live from the Ventura Fairgrounds. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham, joined alongside my partner, the voice of skateboarding, Mr. Gary Rogers. Gary, a lot of things to like about today. Maybe at the tip top of the list, we got fans back in the stands for the first time in years.
Back to normal, feels good. People are smiling, actually having a good time. The fog just cleared, the sun's coming out, so it's a beautiful day.
A sellout crowd on hand to watch 16 skaters put it down here in elimination. Only 8. We're cutting this field in half. We'll be moving on. I'm looking at the list of skaters skating out here today. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I don't know either, especially as somebody gonna have to make sure they land everything.
They will be chasing this man, a 3-time gold medalist at X Games, Yuto Horigome.
He's the one, he's the truth. Yuto's focused already. He ain't talking to nobody, ain't giving out high fives, ain't doing nothing. It's good, Brady. You know, just landing his stuff. But
you can never count out the most decorated man in this field, owner of 20 X Games medals. He has won this one 10 times, the one and only Nigel Houston.
And you know that boy pulled up, dressed relaxed, got them comfy basketball shorts on, Daisy Duke size, but tricks is being landed all day.
Well, will Nigel get back on top? This crowd in Ventura sure hopes so. They're ready for some mayhem out here. For more, though, let's head down to the third member of our team, Corbin Harris.
Yeah, Brandon, it is mayhem down here. The crowd is going crazy behind me. Right now, I'm standing next to 20 X Games medals deep, 13 of them gold. Not to mention, he's one of the most decorated skateboard street athletes of all time. Nigel, you've had, good to see you, of course. Good to see you, and we're glad that you're back. You've struggled with an injury. Feels like you've overcome it. Mentally, are you back? Where are you at?
I'm back. I'm feeling good. I'm confident. Yeah, I mean, obviously the ACL is a serious injury. It's a mission. And that was my first surgery ever, first real serious injury. So it definitely took a toll on the confidence for a second there. But you know, after a lot of PT, a lot of hard work, we're back, feeling good.
Dude, we're so glad you're back. Congratulations and good luck out there today.
Let's get it.
I'm back. That gave me chills like the MJ press release when he made his return, man. That
97
was
through 99.
Wild.
That was good.
Nigel Houston, who is joining him on this list. That's just half the field out here today, Gary.
That's ridiculous. That's heavy dudes, man. Good footage, good tricks, and now they're getting used to the contest thing for real.
So that's 1 through 8, 9 through 16, anchored by Nigel, Yuto. And how about Shane O'Neill, a gold medal in this event last summer?
What'd you say, brother?
So who will move on to the finals? We're gonna find out today. Here's a nice IG post from yesterday. X Games athletes blew our minds at practice day 1. And it's just getting started. Finals weekend tomorrow. Tomorrow being today, and the finals for this event is Sunday. Try to keep up, but the guys were having their way with this course nonetheless, is the point we are trying to make. And a look at this course, it really is a throwback to former courses of X Games lore. I'm talking Chris Cole, P-Rod, Sheckler, 09, 10, out on the event deck at LA Live.
That Lawan hard flip on that one bump the bar back in the day. So this is one of those things, man. It just makes life feel nice.
And when you think about those moments, you think about this young man, Curran Caples, from where? Ventura, California. He was skating park in those years. Now we see him in the streets. Can he move on and get into the finals?
Oh, yeah. First off, nobody's doing that, so that was good. Curran definitely skating with home field advantage on his back. Oh, he tried to pop into a Smith right there.
But for those watching at home that maybe know Curran from park or maybe haven't watched him skate street, what is it about his skating that separates him from the rest of this 16-man field?
So Curran has no problem going big because he's used to skating, like you said, the park, the deep pools. We're talking 10, 11-foot walls. So you see him just kind of fly around these rails. These things ain't that tall. He'll finesse through anything like that. That's a pool corner for him. So
Curran, again, a Ventura native. The roar from the crowd tells you all you need to hear. How special it would be if he could earn his way into Sunday's final.
That was good, bro. Doing that gap to back blunt, man.
You know, sometimes we say, oh, hometown hero, hometown favorite, but maybe they're from like 15 miles out of town. That's not the case. with current cable.
No, it's not. He really from over here.
What'd you like?
I love that back blunt. That gap back blunt over there. I didn't see anybody touch that all day. I see him kind of pop in the board slide, but that was beast.
How about the flow-mo, Cam?
Sheesh, man. Who's going to hit them slappy curbs? That's what I'm wondering.
Like the angles here, 56.33. The bar officially set here in men's skateboard street elimination. Only 2 runs for each of our 16 skaters. Best single run counts, of course. Who will move on to our final? We expect this guy, Chris Jocelyn, a 4-time real street medalist.
He's
yet
real
to
street
find
man.
the podium, though, in our traditional
He's
street
real
contest.
street man for real.
And if his t-shirt's any indication, Gary, he's been skating a lot today.
He for sure skated before the contest. Industry got a clip this morning, then he came here. Doing that back lip. He was not sweating 8 minutes ago. Chris is just a hard worker. It's somebody that you can tell really loves skateboard to and through, like, you know. Going the back tail on that rail, finessing. Count it.
Chris skated in our best trick contest out at Rincon earlier in the week. Last trick.
Oh!
But as you said, the way he skates, it's so much grinding. It's so hard. There you see, Gary, you were great on that. The Gary meter, he came out with a great.
Yes, he did.
But he will push himself to the absolute limit to get
yeah.
that trick.
That's the thing about Chris, is it's that perseverance. He take it personal. He really will. He take it personal every spot he approaches. Going on with that nose bump right there. You see him starting off a little shaky with that one. Barely holding on to the back tail.
Again,
Ooh,
the most
hit the
decorated skater in real street history, our video
Yes.
contest. But trying to right now earn a spot into our final 8. 66 for his first run. Next up, Felipe Gustavo out of Brazil. I can't believe this young man is now 32 years old. Where'd the time go? Where'd the time go?
His spot off the joint. His spot, the acai.
Wait, is that his?
Yes,
it's in the
bro.
athlete lounge?
Yes.
The best acai is found in the athlete lounge. And apparently, Felipe Gustavo owns
Starting off with switch flip front tail. Getting that back nose blunt. Okay, he wasn't doing any of this in practice. He had it added up. Oh, it looked like he wanted to go crook over there, which is like one of his #1 tricks, so. Probably a little late on the pop right there. You know, for him to just come switch, bro, it's been so light for him for years. Like getting that switch from front board. Then, oh, going front side flip, which he landed one earlier. That would have been nice to see. That double set is no joke. It's like chest high. I stood in front of it. It's pretty high up.
So run 1 in the books for Felipe. We're early in the contest, but still looking for that first full pull. Let's take another look.
Exactly. For somebody that's so consistent at this, he's been struggling a little bit to really get like a full pull out, but that was good to see. Just that line, if he does get it, is going to probably do him pretty well.
Felipe, in his 9th X Games appearance, scores a 68.33 on run.
He got that hat strap pull. It's choking his forehead for real. He probably pulled that hat out, got a do-rag line. That's crazy.
So that 68.33, good enough for the top spot. 3 skaters in. But a shot where with perhaps the coldest headshot in this field.
Yeah. But he got a basic great headshot.
A shot where your favorite skateboarder's favorite skateboarder dropping in now owns an X Games gold medal, but it's really never about the hardware when a shot skates.
Exactly, or about actually having a line or anything going down. He's just out here simply skateboarding, going to do a nollie 3 on that wall over there for no reason at all. Everybody really loves his skateboarding. Whether you watch his part or out here in the contest, you get to just appreciate greatness. Look at that back nose.
You annually say that he's your favorite skateboarder to watch in this contest. Why?
100%. Just because it's not really added up. It's not too strategic. You could tell he kind of did it off the fly. He'll finesse it within the moment. And that's what makes it the most fun. Like, nobody's seen him try to kickflip crook that rail today. So if he would have got it, we would all been stoked right in front of us.
Yeah, he routinely does things on his run that we didn't see him do at practice.
Exactly. That's what makes it exciting, because it's like, okay, that's what you was working on. I see it. But with a shot, you're like, you can even tell some of the homies is watching. I'm like, what are he about to do?
A shot, of course, that X Games gold medal back in Norway, 2019.
Right here with that back nose blunt. That's the finesse of the pure.
So a 71 for a shot. The judges even liking with the step off what they saw and potentially what's to come, but we may see an entirely different run too from a shot Ware, who is now directing. Hey, let's head over to our judges. Head judge Jason Rothmeyer. Jason, we were just talking about a shot. Is he difficult for you guys to judge because you know he's got an endless bag, but you just never quite know what you're going to see?
It's not hard to score, but you always, I mean, he wins practice every time you watch him, right? He's the guy you're rooting for, so you just hope he puts it together when his run comes up. And even with that run, he bailed, and we still give him a good score.
Real quick, before we let you go, 16 skateboarders. This might be the heaviest roster we've ever had in an elimination. I don't know. I'm sure you guys internally have been talking about how it's going to get cut down to 8. I feel like this might be your toughest elimination task to date.
It's difficult. There's no time for slipping out there right now at all. Everyone's going for it.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. There you look at our judging criteria: creativity, style, difficulty, execution, use of the entirety of this course. And there are plenty of real estate to do some different things. Ryan DeCenzo making his 15th X Games appearance. He has won this event before. He's got 3 career X Games gold medals.
Somebody said he just turned 37 yesterday. He just had a birthday, yeah.
Well, that's impossible.
Somebody just told
Because if he's 37, that makes you and I.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Right?
Don't worry about that. Watch Ryan DeCenzo. Switch front tail right there.
I don't know how it's possible, Ryan DeCenzo, given his resume, but somehow it feels like every year he just still flies under the radar.
Get that kick quick on the hub. But I think, you know what? He's coming into those years where there's respect for his skateboarding.
And that's the run this Ventura crowd has been waiting for out here at Skateboard Street Elimination. DeCenzo doing what DeCenzo does. Consistency has always been a hallmark, and we are officially in X Games mode. Take another look.
Doing that switch 180 drop. Only a couple guys I've seen even look at that thing.
Oh! Not a good, not a great. We got a Gary Rogers awesome.
Had to. It's Ryan DeCenzo, man. Getting that big kickflip crook. Look at him. Look at him. That's the precision right there. That's what you need. That's what you need right there. And so all that matters, catch it with that front foot, lock on.
$82 for Ryan DeCenzo. We have a new leader. So DeCenzo takes over the top spot in run 1 here in Men's Skateboard Street Elimination. But next to drop in, a guy with plenty of hardware to his name. 2 gold medals in this event. The Brazilian Kelvin Hoffler.
Bro, I wasn't on social media, but my partner was on social media, and he was like, guess how many followers you think Kelvin Hoffler has? I say like 200,000. He got 1 million something followers. He up, bro. I didn't even know that.
Well, he's one of the best skateboarders in the world. He's from Brazil.
Yep. And that's the
numbers,
significance.
he's doing numbers, and that doesn't shock me.
Is people rock with him.
Kelvin Hoffler, hard to believe at 30, this is his 11th X Games appearance. It took him a while to get that initial invite, but since he got it, he has not looked back.
No, he hasn't.
Consistently a podium threat.
Still built like Skeeter from Doug Funny. Switch from Blunt.
Including a silver medal in this event at X Games Japan just a couple of months ago. Let's go, Kelvin. And so far, the comments coming in from South America. Let us know if you're watching at home. Who you like in this one? What you like about the course?
Nollie nose grind. Kick with nose slide. Finishing it out. There you go.
When Kelvin Hoffler is locked in, there are few that can match his level of consistency, and that's a prime example right there.
That's so true.
No, I'm all right. I just feel really
Starting off with that half cap nose. Nobody's ever actually starting off with that road except for Kern, who did the gap blunt, but it looked like he didn't even have enough speed to get that back slip off. He just kind of floated up there and locked that truck on. Back tail fakie.
You know, we always say in eliminations that you want to do just enough, obviously, to get yourself into the big game at the end. But I just feel like with this field, and I think Kelvin's going to like this score a lot, 84.66 taking over first place. It's almost like you really do have to put down a finals run here
Exactly.
today.
You do it, but not really like your full on, but you really want to make sure that your first run does count, because then you don't have those little jitters. I think Nice is like the only human that likes pressure. Everybody else be like, please let me chill.
So here's 26-year-old Vincent Malou making his 6th X Games appearance with a fresh button up.
Straight from Men's Warehouse.
That looks right off the shelf.
For show from Men's Warehouse.
I don't know if this has been sized.
Oh.
Vincent Malou, our silver medalist from last summer. If you've never watched Malou skate, what
He
is
hit the
it
side curb.
about?
He hit the side curb. He hit it. Nobody else has. I'm excited. Sorry. What were you saying?
What makes jinxed it. What makes Vincent Malou so special, especially as of late, man? It seems like he has been skating his very best in the last calendar year.
It's the difficulty of tricks he wants to do in his line. Like right now, going for switch nose blunt and actually being able to land it. That's what I think shocks everybody out here. He came into the game doing switchback Smiths on the biggest hub. It's like those things happen on maybe like a smaller little, but he don't play around. And he's got a big bag too. Are they playing Young Boy out here?
Gary's got a DJ in the booth as well.
I can't. I gotta focus. Ooh.
So that'll do. Vincent can't even finish his run before the field takes over in between runs. Hey, let's get a vibe check down on the course. Corbin Harris, what's going on down there?
Standing right next to me is the current leader, Kelvin Hoffler. Kelvin, congratulations on that run. What's your strategy now moving forward in the elimination rounds?
Oh man, I'm so glad to be skating here. You know, like it's so course. This course is super good. You know, like but like it's super hard to make lines. But like I'm super glad that I made my line. So yeah, so I'm gonna cheer for my friends here. You know, like I want to see some tricks.
Perfect. The pressure's off for you now. Good luck in the rest of the contest. Thank you.
So Kelvin Hoffler in that top spot. We will see if it will stay with a few very big names still to drop in for their first run. Excited for this rookie, though, finally making his Pro X Games debut.
Yeah.
Giovanni Viana.
Yeah.
22 years old, Brazil. Won our next X AM street contest in Minneapolis that we called a few years ago back in 2018. We've been waiting for him to get back in the mix here in the big leagues, and now we get to see him here today at X Games California.
See, right there, that's what I'm talking about. He is spinning into ridiculous stuff all day. I'm pretty sure he's going to be dizzy at the end of this line. And he got popped, too. He has a lot of snap. He's going very high in the air off the ground. Good nose grind across that sign. Ooh! Uh-huh. Let me see it. Wonder what he's gonna finish out with.
What's he got for this rail?
Ooh, full cap front board. That's subtle. That was light. That was just easy.
Welcome to X, Giovanni.
Let me go ahead and, you feel me? You feel me?
Hey, we're just a few months removed from that second place finish at Tampa Pro.
Yeah.
Giovanni just didn't come here because he got invited, and he certainly didn't come here just to skate in eliminations.
No.
And that run proved why. Gary, you didn't like it. You loved it.
I did. It was definitely special, and he's been special ever since he came onto the scene.
X game mode continues. Run 1 here of elimination.
Getting that nose grind across that sign.
A lot of highlights. What was your favorite?
Oh, definitely all the fakey nonsense he pulled out, but to end out with that cap front board down the big double set rail. That rail is no joke. That is not light at all.
Oh, we had a reaction. We liked what we saw. An 83 for Giovanni. Good enough for second place here on run number 1.
There you go. There you go. Consistency wins championships. Oh, it's defense, huh?
Defense wins championships,
Okay.
I think is the way it goes.
I thought I was on to something.
He'd be a terrible head coach. Hey, fellas, consistency wins championships.
Oh, man. I couldn't even be
Foy.
a skate coach for that matter, huh?
27-year-old Jamie Foy in his 9th X Games appearance.
Big
6
boy
X
Foy.
Games medals, 2 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze.
Jamie actually has one of the best heel flips ever.
I was going to say, it's almost criminal that he's this far into his X Games career and he's yet to earn the top spot, but that's what happens when you've got guys like Nija and Yuto in the mix in really the prime of your career. But Jamie Foy seemingly just getting started.
You see, he started off front tail. He started off back tail, goes front tail on that big rail. Jamie doing his stuff this. Oh! It's another thing for Jamie. It has to be gnarly. It can't be light. Ooh! Nobody's really hitting that shootout rail.
Again, similar to Chris Jocelyn, a couple of real street medals, 1 medal, but a couple of wins in our best trick contest.
Yeah.
He likes
Dominated best trick.
He likes to get after it.
Don't give Jamie an obstacle. Don't do that. Don't be like, hey, focus your energy here.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Jamie Foy is going to show up, show out. Doing that fakie 5-0 right there on that rail. Being all the way backwards. Good light front tail fakie. It was looking good up until he tried I think he was trying to do back Smith on that sign. It was looking good though.
That's the queen of all queens.
So Jamie's score coming in at 69.66, good enough for 5th. Top 8 from today's elimination will move on to Sunday's final. You heard Jamie ask, am I in 5th? Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. What'd they give him? What's the score? Say the number.
69.66.
Ah.
Gustavo
I'm immature.
Ribeiro
I gotta grow up.
from Lisbon, Portugal. Just his 2nd X Games appearance, Gary. It is crazy that this is the first time we've seen him since Norway 2019.
You know, he's really dipped into the contest thing. A lot of people have opinions about that, but I'm happy on the kid's success.
What's your opinion?
I love the kid's success. I love how he is. His personality's cool. He's really good people. He just bought a house. I'm proud of him. Ever since I've known him, he's always been trying to elevate and step up, and that's the best part about him. But he will crook nollie flip anything.
Wow.
Oh, stop! Yeah. You seen how he went to his feet and then he touched the bolts right there. Coming through 5-0.
Last 5 seconds for Gustavo.
What you think he got? Good nose blunt to finish it out. Not having enough time. It looked like he wanted to do something on the big rail. Who cares? Don't worry about that. He landed everything he tried. Don't worry about what didn't happen. Know what did.
Really clean first run, officially entering X Games mode. Gustavo, welcome back to the X Games.
Look at that crook nollie. Look at yeah.
Gary and I were fans.
I hit the. You seen? I hit that thing.
Hands on hips. Hands on hips. An 86 for Gustavo Ibiero taking over first place.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Sellout crowd on hand here at Ventura Fairgrounds, being treated to some world-class skateboarding, and it's just elimination.
Yes, it is.
Next to drop in
Hardy's game.
out of Encinitas, California.
NC.
Perhaps the gnarliest Next generation street skateboarder.
Just literally slid out the gate skateboard
in
going
the game
crazy.
right now, Braden Hoban. And oh, by the way,
isn't the rail based on him, the curve rail?
This rail, which he'll eventually get to, we're calling it the Braden rail.
And it's only half of what he really did.
Correct.
Braden actually has a clip, for those who don't know, where he skated like one of those planners and went around it twice. Like, bro, he said, gravity, I don't know you. Don't come around here. And slid. Has one of the best flicks in the game to anything he kick flips into. He is catching that flick way early and putting it down. See that kickflip crook? Stop playing with it. And a smile on his face. He happy. He happy to be good. Oh, it happened. Oh, it happened. He just, look.
It was a dream run for Braden Hoban before he goes down, but a lot to like. And Ventura letting him know.
Yeah.
Braden Hoban just missed the podium at X Games Japan a few months ago. But he's got his eyes on the final after a run like that.
That kickflip front board. Coming through back Suski grind. Look at that good pinch right there. Man, that's how you want to do it. Kickflip back lip. That flick, that's #1 flick right there. And then going into the kickflip crook. Woo! You got to see the catch before he puts it onto the, kind of went a little sideways, which I'm not used to seeing. Pops out of everything.
Happy belated birthday to Braden Hoban.
Exactly.
He turned 22 yesterday.
I'm saying, and Ryan DeCicco turned a little older than that, but just had birthdays recently.
on our birthday.
We're not age shaming here.
It's
not today.
I am. I'll shame anything. Nah, I can't do that no more. I gotta be nice, huh? I'll still do what I want. It's okay.
Facts. Deshaun Jordan, 26 years old, out of Chandler, AZ, making his 11th X Games appearance.
Yes.
4 X Games medals, including a gold he earned back in 2021.
He's got a creative idea right here. Look, the nollie backside flip, then immediately turn it in. Let's see if he gets it. Yeah! Actually, I hadn't seen him put one on. No, he should have hit the slappy curve. Oh, that would have went different. That would have went up. Man. Deshaun's one of those people you just happy to see, bro. Just like his good spirit. He really excited to be here. Full cap back flip. He cut his shirt before he showed up. That
I was going to say, can I just go get it?
He got a double
like
XL,
that?
but his belly button hanging out. He don't care. He beast. It don't matter. Look.
Oh. Deshaun.
That was his first time trying it, too, for sure. So he's going to try to line that up second line for sure.
Okay. Wow. Take another look.
That switch front blunt was not supposed to happen at all. Look at it. This is the power of his Floyd Mayweather looking legs. Then doing that full cap back lip. Yes,
A
sir.
75 for Deshaun Jordan, jumping him up into 6th place. Well, let's head down to the course with Corbin Harris.
Yes, we have a very special guest here. A couple of things to unpack. Firstly, you just got married, you and Chloe. Congratulations, Scotty James, 5 times gold medalist here at X Games for snowboard pipe.
Yeah, I mean, it's been exciting times, and the X Games world and medals has been something fortunate I've been able to accomplish. Let's see if I can do it in the husband category now.
I like that. Scotty, also, you just became an owner of the X Games too. What do you see in the future for X Games? How's it going to change? How are you going to build on this?
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible to get this opportunity and come here to Ventura, and yeah, I mean, looking at it from a different perspective. On the sidelines, I woke up this morning without the nerves of competing, which is fun, but I think, you know, I could probably say that we're all just going to work together on building out the future, and it's exciting times and a fresh start, and, you know, for me, I think taking on a position to listen to the athletes as well as how we can make an even better experience for the fans to come here and watch and appreciate action sport and love it the way that I do and you do.
Awesome. Thanks, Scotty. Really appreciate you coming here to support. Back to you, Brando.
Love it, man. Winter superstars coming out and supporting in summer, and then they become one of our new bosses.
And gray hairless.
Let's find out if he needs a water or anything, Corbin, you just let us know. We'll take care of Mr. James.
Who's us? Shout out. Who's us? You? You go ahead. You can get him water. He got legs.
Job security is important in this climate, man.
You go ahead. It takes one person to hand somebody water. What we gonna hold hands, both take the cup to him?
Next to drop in, Jagger Eaton. He's trying to go double gold this year in both street and park, and he may just do it, Gary Rogers.
Look at him. Back nose, but nobody else is really even touching that wall. Coming through back tail. It's always something stupid, like a tray flip that get Jagger. Like some stupid stuff, bro.
4 X Games medals in his 13 career X Games appearances.
Imagine landing a switchback Smith after you failed a tray flip, back when they didn't nose around with precision. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why do the powers that be just hate on my boy?
Jagger has been locked in all week at practice on this course.
One of my favorite people, bro. I love Jagger. He's one of my favorite people ever.
Jagger has such great perspective on truly growing up in front of our eyes and becoming a force of nature in both street and park. And I get asked all the time, do you think he's a better park skater or a better street skater? And I say yes. Because I don't know how you can even differentiate the talent level when it's connected to execution and preparation like this.
Hey, he's been trying to get that double medal thing for a while now, and I hope that doesn't, I hope it does happen for him, but you know what I'm saying? He's been trying to do that for a while now.
Well, right now he's just trying to earn his way into that finals group. A 76.66, good enough for 6th place. So that does put him into the top 8 right now.
Ralphie the plug in the crowd.
So Carlos Hibiero still holding to that top spot with an 86.
This is my street goat right here.
Shane O'Neill?
No, yes, also.
Shane O'Neill, owner of 3 X Games medals, including a gold medal won in this event last summer. Similar to Ashad, does not need to prove anything in any contest. Oh!
Doing that switch ollie
to cement his positioning in skateboarding lore.
Woo! You know, when you start off bad, it's all good. Might as well finish it out, you go. Contest does not reflect on this man's skating at all,
100%.
but sometimes he will have a good day.
And when Shane O'Neill has a good day,
it's over for you. Forget about it. Wrap it up. Go to bed. Just stop.
I think we've been saying it since we saw him in contests, what, 10 years, 12 years ago?
Shane O'Neill feels good while skateboarding. Just stop skateboarding around Shane O'Neill.
Is there anyone on a good day that's more technically gifted than Shane O'Neill?
Nigel Houston, since I'm being realistic. Rashad Ware, if I'm being realistic. Other than that, no.
Founder of April Skateboards will have to clean things up for run number 2. And then there were just two skaters left to drop in. Yuto and Nyjah Houston.
What Yuto got for us?
24 years old.
Still young. Gee, I mean, older.
10th X Games appearance, owner of not one, not two, but 3 career X Games gold, and seemingly getting better, Gary.
Now, people, just because his arms is down and he's relaxing, all the things that this man just did are super hard. And they're very difficult, and humans can't do them.
Thank you for that PSA.
I had to let him know.
I was going to ask you about that.
He be too chill, but this man.
What he's doing is not easy, correct?
It's not. It's easy for him.
Okay.
But if you try it, like he's one of those people where you like, I think I can skateboard. It looked fun. No. Yuto is above all human entities when it comes to skateboarding. Doing a switch front tail on that big double rail. He's done. He did his thing. He had time left. He didn't even know he's supposed to wait up there a little longer, take a deep breath.
Are you not entertained, Ventura?
Of course.
But to your point, there is such a...
You seen how their energy was kind of down, though?
Yeah.
They was like, yo, you chilling, I'm chilling.
The relaxed nature in which he makes the impossible somehow possible, I will never get tired of.
I had to throw him to Austin. I know y'all like, oh, you getting everybody Austin. He's my friend since day one eliminations. I'm gonna throw him Austin. I just love the fact that Yuto out here doing his stuff. Right here, jumping in that switch front tail on that big rail. Like it's nothing though. Like
Yuto
really composed.
Said his aim is to reinvent myself and my skateboarding all the time. And that's the truth. I feel like everything he does in skateboarding is on full display there.
Yeah, it is.
An 89.33 for Yuto Horigome.
That was not given to him. He earned that.
We have a new leader, and it's a familiar name. Yuto in first. Nyjah Houston. Been sidelined for most of the last year due to a knee injury. Let's listen in about his road to recovery in this athlete profile.
10 months ago now, I was skating this big gap to rail. Just had an unfortunate fall. Tibia like landed in just a weird position and it pushed forward and it pierced through my ACL. You know, that was my first major injury ever. That was like a totally new experience for me. I've never even broken a bone before. Man, I was so bummed, but you know, me being the type of person that I am, I knew I had to really buckle down and take it seriously, get on PT right away, and that's exactly what I did. And that's why I was able to start skating after like 5-6 months instead of it taking a year. I still wouldn't say I'm like 100% right now, but I'm definitely getting very close. But this year, 2023, I'm not putting a ton of pressure on myself to go out there and like win contests and stuff. I'm just hyped to be back on my board, and man, so hyped to be back at it.
Say whatever you want about that, man. Can't say you don't love skateboarding.
It's been a slow and gradual process to get Nyjah Houston back to being Nyjah Houston. But as you said off the top, this is Michael Jordan, this is Tiger Woods, this is
a fall.
This is something you don't see every day. Get the hat right.
I'm still trying to figure out how he got dreads with his hair that smooth. Remember he had the locks? I didn't know Nyjah had straight hair. I thought it was going to be nappy when he had the Jerry curl. Nah, he good.
So uncharacteristically going down right out the gate.
Or did he get a perm? How's it? Clip it on the tray flip. Like you said, he doesn't want to add a whole bunch of pressure to himself. This is somebody that just came off never having surgery, never being hurt.
Just made that look like...
Bro, he started that.
Like a stock trick?
He started that.
Dude, Gary.
Talk about getting it together after you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 2 real quick, though.
First the drop.
Wow. Look at him doing switch 5-0 on that big rail.
The thing is, the injury obviously kept Nyjah from being Nyjah the last 2 years. A score of 81, putting him up into the top 6. But healthy Nyjah is a dangerous Nyjah.
Yeah.
More from Skateboard Street Elimination here in Ventura when we return from day 1 of X Games California.
Well, we've been talking about him all day, all week. Well, Nyjah Huston said that he was here to win gold. Whoa!
There it is!
Kickflip, backside, tail slide, big spin out.
Big spin out.
Nyjah Huston coming into the biggest show, the biggest stage in action sports at X Games and getting the gold.
And that was the first of what would become 13 gold medals for Nyjah Huston. Simply put, the most dominant skateboarder we have ever seen in the history of this contest. And here's a really amazing case study, I think. At 28, he's one of the elder statesmen in this field, but seemingly still the one to beat. We just haven't seen that in street skateboarding.
He's
So an amazing crowd on hand here at the Ventura Fairgrounds, and they certainly were cheering the loudest for the hometown hero, Curran Caples. Let's hear Curran in his own words talking about skateboarding here at Ventura.
I surf right here at Ventura Point. It's kind of like one of my favorite waves. Yeah, I grew up surfing that a ton. So it's definitely trippy to be like skating at X Games and looking over right at where I normally would just go on a normal day just to check the waves. So it's a cool feeling.
Curran's surfing is seemingly always on display in his skateboarding. It was easy to see in park, but you also see it here on a street course.
ready.
4 X Games medals, 2 gold, 2 silver, they all coming via park. The last time we saw Curran Caples skate at X Games, 2016 in Austin.
I think he went through like a little reinvention.
No doubt, but you got to dust it off when your hometown is hosting the event.
It's like, what? Yeah, getting that front spin through the Braden Hoban curve rail.
So far, a much cleaner run than what we saw out of his first.
Curran putting it together. See, look at the back foot.
Oh! Oh my.
Wow, that would have shook the building up. He would have got that front tail on that fence.
Danger. Wow. Well, you can't say Curran didn't leave it all out there, Gary.
Tried to.
This right here.
That was a real blood slide too. Where you hold it up, coming through, dip for real on that front Smith, popping in.
Well, let's head down to Corbin, who's with Curran.
Yeah, hometown hero here. Ventura has a long bloodline of really good surfers and skaters. What's it like and what do you think it does to the community here, bringing this event, Karen?
Oh, it's rad. I mean, yeah, like Ventura hasn't had something like this big of scale in a long time. So, yeah, it's pretty rad to be here and just be skating X Games. It's a little surreal, but it's sick.
Cool, thanks very much. Good luck going forward.
Now, we are very fortunate to be out here in Ventura, California. Again, day 1, but the crowds have come out in droves. This course is perfect. Temperatures are perfect. The sun's out.
Stop using the P word.
I see the ocean from the booth.
I know it is
We're
good.
not in some TV truck.
It is a good visual.
We're not sitting in some trailer.
It's nice out here.
Got the sea air out. Chris Jocelyn.
That drop
no.
was huge.
And now he's got to hustle to get his
Always
board.
trying to go big. That's his favorite thing. If it's gigantic, he's going to fly off of it.
If you're just joining us here at Men's Skateboard Street Elimination, 16 skateboarders, just 8 moving on to Sunday's final. At the moment, Jagger Eaton holding on to that bubble spot, 76.66, but I promise you, there will be some moving and shaking to this leaderboard here on second and final runs. Here's Chris Johnson.
Oh,
okay.
see, you don't just big flip after you don't get your life together, bro.
How
like,
many
you gotta have your life
skateboarders-
intact, and then you big flip.
Gary, let me ask you this. How many skaters have a throwaway run like that, seemingly through the first 35 seconds, and then just end with something like that?
Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Or Nigel. I gotta keep saying him, bro. He's crazy. Like, you already nervous. There's people watching you. You skate by yourself all the time. Now it's people watching you, and you got to do something difficult. I gave him awesome. I like Chris Johnson.
Gary, like you.
Y'all not supposed to give me, like, something to do with the homies. Where the enemies at? I need some ops. Rate them a 1.
I love when villain mode comes out for Gary Rogers. So here now, Felipe Gustavo sitting in 12th, 68.33 on run number 1. Had a little trouble staying on his board. If he can clean some things up, though, look out. Second and final runs here in elimination.
I'm broke.
And not the start Felipe was looking for, especially when you're on the outside looking in.
I know. Back nose blunt. Oh, man, you're supposed to turn up. That was like your cue to turn up. After the way he was like seemingly get through the first line, I thought he was gonna actually put it together. But like I said, his consistency has been a little bit of a problem. So everybody is just seeing humans again and doing it for the people, it looked like. That's what it seemingly seems to be going on.
So Felipe Gustavo closes it out. Unfortunately, it won't be enough to move him up into the top 8. He was certainly a guy I thought for sure.
You thought
we hear
wrong,
his
buddy.
name coming finals.
You thought
That's
wrong,
the
buddy.
truth. That's the truth. Take another look.
Getting that kick with back nose blunt on that table.
Going back and getting it, just for your own psyche.
After falling on just the regular back nose blunt, too. Let me go back, correct
Yes.
myself, kick with back nose
Yes.
blunt. Let me add difficulty to how upset I am.
Well, let's head back to our judging panel, highlighted by our head judge, Jason Rothmeyer. Jason, we're just at the start of run number 2. Yuto Horigome coming correct there on run number 1. Needless to say, you liked what you guys saw out of Yuto.
Yeah, Yuto is just pure butter, right? Everything he does looks great. I don't even know if he pushed the whole time. He just goes back and forth and just does everything. Back tail on the sign, front tail on the sign. It's nuts.
And how about Gustavo? Again, just the second time we've seen him here out at X Games. We know he's got the contest prowess, but to see him put that down on run number 1, that was impressive.
Yeah, crooks nollie flip, tech difficulty. He's got tricks.
Yeah, thank you, Jason.
Yep.
So our top 3 so far, Horigome, Hibiero, and Kelvin Hoffler. Top 8 moving on. As we said, Jagger holding on to that 8 spot, but I do believe Jagger can clean some things up and climb up that ladder, give himself a little more breathing room. But Ashad Ware, man, that photo is
crazy.
still so good. So Ashad is sitting in 10th, by the way, with that 71. Do we see him go back to the well or something entirely different on run number 2?
It's a shot. He's not going to do the same thing. He doesn't know what that is. Like, bro, what? He's just going to nollie crook a big old doubles. Like, a shot doesn't care.
But to your point, it's like contest strategy.
Yeah.
Like, does he even need that? and
No.
just clean some things up.
He
No,
just
he
wants
does.
to skateboard. Like, he's just skateboarding. And if he lands it, he lands it. That's what his whole mind is on. There's no strategy.
It's almost as if the contest and the fans here are ancillary to the fact that he's just skating a course.
Exactly. It just so happens that there's just bleachers and people and obstacles, and the X Games got permits. And Shot was just skating. He's like, oh, ramp? Rail? For sure.
So that'll do it for Ashad Ware's
See, I
day.
did my shit. X Games, watch out.
Yeah, you did your thing. You just didn't pick your hair, huh? Hey, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
Danny, the Senzo Nation, let's go. Oh, he on X Games mode, said C's. I don't know who C's was talking about, but plenty of options. Ryan DeCenzo out of Vancouver, the oldest in our field.
At age 37.
37. Now he's sitting in that third place spot. He's got to be feeling pretty good about his chances of getting into the finals. What does he do here?
Ryan DeCenzo always got to feel good.
Does he up the ante? Oh! I guess so. I guess so. Rhetorical questions are the best.
Yes, they are. That's right. Hold on, OG. Come on, old man. Oh, at the rim. Hey, at the buzzer. Hey, at the beater, homie. At the beater.
Wow.
When the bell ring.
Ryan, it's eliminations. You're good.
Hold on.
Like, you're good.
Stop playing, man. Let's go ahead and look at that replay.
Sheesh.
Let's go ahead
Yeah,
and view a
X
couple of them
Games
clips.
mode. You think?
Good flick on that, too. It was almost like right when he got frontside flip, he was like, I'm tapped in.
This was right about when I completely reversed course on, is he gonna step up or play it safe?
Nah, none of that. It's Ryan DeCenzo. He skated El Toro multiple times. He's
Ryan
good.
goes big.
Yes, he does.
Ryan
Get the
tries
kickflip
hard
front.
stuff. And usually it works.
That was dialed. That was so dialed.
3 career gold medals. Yeah, we liked it. We liked it. Had a heat check right there. Oh my, an 87.33. Just behind Yuta Horigome. So DeCenzo jumps up a spot.
Yep.
And I'm not even willing to do the math right now, but I believe he's already qualified to the final. If I'm wrong, I'll go down. I'll admit that. That's on me, but I feel pretty good saying.
Go down where? Where you gonna go, gangster?
Yeah. I'm about to walk out this booth. Kelvin Hoffler, who was leading this thing early on run number 1, sitting in 4th place with that 84.66. This will be interesting. How does Kelvin approach this? The
I
level
think he's
of
got to come out
consistency always on display.
stronger.
Something a little more. Okay.
Something a little stronger to start out. Okay. He did the half cap, no, so the back tail fakie. See it. Bro, he tapped the... Oh, yeah, I'm going to need to see that later. I got to see. Hold on. Switch front blunt. Oh, he refuses to fall. That's what's happening right now. He's engaged. Oh, somebody waxed that before you got to it.
Kelvin was feeling himself leading into that. He has the bag of tricks. He has the prowess. He has the consistency. And right now, Gary Rogers, I feel like Kelvin is skating this course as well as anybody out here today.
So, if you look, when he's going nollie nose grind, I need you to stop it right here when he's popping up. Bing, he tapped the rail first around this area. Play it. I don't know. Oh, you can't tell. He wasn't supposed to make that, y'all.
We should have never given Gary a pen.
He was not supposed to make that. I'm not good at circles. I've been told y'all that I've been scarred since 2nd grade. I don't know how to draw a circle.
Yeah. I was told not to bring up the circle story.
Don't talk about my circle story. Don't do that in the shot. Looking at me right now, don't do it. I'm not worried about nothing. Neither one of the goats standing in front of me. Jamie Boy in the shot is giving me eye contact, y'all.
Jamie are standing right in front of us like they want to hear the story.
I don't care. I do not. I'm focused.
Drew.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Drew. Gary's a demon right now on commentary.
Oh, yeah.
He's in demon mode.
What I'm on?
Gary's on demon mode.
A shot I ain't working.
Let me tell you right now.
When I get off, we can.
Gary's never not on demon mode.
Exactly. I'm always on that type of time. Don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Vincent Malou. Right now, Vincent Malou is sitting in 14th place. He needs something big right now.
I'm pretty sure it's going to change for him.
To jump up into that final group of 8.
Switch back to. He was dressed.
Yeah, wait, what happened?
He was on job interview. Now he's ready to get on. Look like he want to skate for fraud.
He put it back on the shelf.
What's going on? Oh, got that back over. Go top playing. Okay. That's one of them local park tricks. Switch nose. Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. He had the button up was probably holding him back. I don't know who gave him that hat either, but he's a whole different beast. Oh! Yes, sir! I got the hiccups.
Last trick time.
Good 50.
Oh my, Bayonne, France, stand up.
Ain't that farm town over there?
You never been?
Uh-uh.
Your travels have never taken you to Bayonne, France?
No.
I swear I'm probably not saying that right. Vincent Malou needed that miracle run, and
got it.
I think the only difference is, Gary, you were right. Just took off the button up and
got silly.
And his skateboarding was freed.
Got silly. Wow, look at that back over crew. Not look at it. Let's just not. Switch nose blunt,
This right here.
That is heavy to want to do on a run, bro. That is heavy. Then look at the kickflip front lip. So, nicking the rail, hitting the bottom of the rail.
Man, these stools were not holding us down. So I think he's gonna knock out that 57.
Oh,
yeah, an 81.66, good enough for 6th place. And with that, Jagger Eaton, at least temporarily, bumped out of the top 8. Now, Hoban sits in that bubble spot.
That's
Man,
weird.
things are gonna get very interesting here on second and final runs. But what a showing from Vincent Malou. So Yuto's still leading the way.
Hi, Yuto.
With that 89.33. Giovanni Viana. Sitting in 5th place. Put down that 83 on run number 1.
Oh, his neck shining too. They be living good in Brazil. Whoa, hold on. Ain't nobody tripping on that. He just did half cap front nose guard. Judges, pay attention. He failed. Okay, that takes away what he just did. I was about to say, that's one of the rarest tricks in skateboarding, let alone competition.
Oh, you weren't kidding about
Good
the chain.
Oh, you see it? You see it's dancing too. It's low-key hitting the YMCA.
So many chains need another chest.
I feel like you just got at me right there. It's all good though. Oh! Somebody don't like 5th.
So Giovanni will hold on to that first run score. We'll take one more look at his final run.
Look at that half cab blunt. To fakie too.
So 65.33, 5th place is where Giovanni will stay.
That
Still
nigga
comfortably
dancing.
though in that top 8.
There you go.
One guy trying to jump into the top 8, Jamie Foy. Let's check out his Pacifico, discover more.
Getting ready for the X Games in Ventura, I've kind of just been hanging out with my homies, skating, filming, and going to the parks here and there, and just kind of doing the same old thing I always do. I'm super stoked that X Games is back to a unique skate park design instead of being in the CATF. That was cool for like 2 years, but it's definitely cool to get back out to a crowd and, you know, just have a unique skate park to have a contest at.
69.66 was his run 1 score. He's sitting in 12th place.
The myth, the big.
I was like, what's the punchline here? Jamie Foy. It would be criminal if Jamie Foy does not skate on to the finals, but he's got to earn it right here, right now.
Yes, he does. Everybody on Death Wish got good heel flips. That's insane.
That's the standard.
Yes, it is. Look. Doing that fakey 5. Kind of taking his time. Making sure his trucks is right. What you got for them? Front tail fakie. Still got a couple more. His speed. Getting that back Smith though on it the first time. Ollie up. What you got? Back. Oh! He got cushion back there. He good. He good, bro. He got cushion. Let's go ahead and give him a 2 on that one.
Jamie Foy, so much to like on this run, Gary.
So much to like. You just hate the bails for him. I want to see him land everything.
Again, trying to knock out that 69.66. Braden Hoban sitting in that 8th spot with a 79.33. That's the bubble spot. He would need to best that score to jump into the top 8.
Yeah.
A 71.33 for Jamie Foy. So, unfortunately, Jamie Foy officially eliminated. Wow.
For real? Deshaun wants soul on his run.
Is that what he wants?
Yeah.
Deshaun just stopped by the booth, just putting requests in.
I love this, man. We back. We really back, bro. It feels good. Everybody's hyped to be here. There was a depressed look at the CATF. Sorry.
Summer events just aren't right without fans, and they're back in full force here in Ventura. And that bodes well for what the rest of the weekend's going to look like out here. Remember, this is just eliminations, and there's not an empty seat out here at the fairgrounds.
Oh.
Gustavo Ribeiro sitting in that 3rd place spot, feeling good for his chances to move on to the final.
You gotta be kidding me. He could do that every time. Fall. I'm not praying on your downfall. That's rude. How? Don't look at me, Braden. I'm acting up.
Oh.
He ain't letting nothing else. Crook knock the flip. Water. Every time.
Wow. And Gustavo, please allow me to reintroduce myself.
My name Gustavo. Oh.
Again, we haven't seen Gustavo at X Games since 2019 in Norway when he just missed the podium with a 4th place finish in this event of 52. So he'll hold on to run 1 score. Let's head back down to Corbin out on the course.
Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, if you don't know who the guy next to me is, you've been hiding under a rock. He's the snowboarder, 7 X Games medals to his name. 9?
9.
Okay, I've got the wrong information here, but it doesn't matter. We're going to keep going with it. 2 Olympic medals. It's Denny Cass. Denny, I know you love a couple of skateboarders out there in street, and you skate street a lot yourself. Who's your pick out there?
Hard to decide my favorite pick. I mean, obviously, Nigel's skating incredible. Love the style of Curran. And, I mean, I love watching a shot stand on a skateboard. I don't think he made it through, but obviously, there's a lot of heavies in there. Chris Jocelyn, it's hard to decide, truthfully.
You know what Gary Rogers said before? He said every single time a shot wins practice. He's the guy that you got to beat. If you're watching him, he's winning. Is that true?
He's winning. He's winning in life. Great person. Also, big shout out to Jamie Foy. I love watching the way he attacks the park. It's like a different style.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. Danny Cass, thank you very much for that. Brando, back to you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, Danny Cass is a Hall of Famer, make no mistake. It's always rad when he's out here watching skateboarding at summertime.
Yep.
So just a few more skaters left to drop in for their second and final runs, but it's still Yuto setting the bar with that 89.33. But this is where things get interesting. Braden Hoban, who has quite a few fans out here in Ventura, is sitting in that bubble spot. He needs to give himself some breathing room. What can he do right here, right now, Gary?
Land. Don't fall. Kick for back 50. Not even using the bump. Going flat.
We're getting this whole final second run
Everything
via the
flicked
Pacifico
into.
skate cam.
Everything get flicked into
Yes.
except for that Suski. Good Impossible like it's nothing. With the real rap.
Oh my.
Kickflip backflip with the precision. Real skateboarder. America's on his feet. Actual ripper.
Last 10 seconds for
Real
Braden
shredder.
Hoban.
Smile on his face. Graphic band tee.
Oh no!
Falling on the #1 trick he can do in the world.
Last year's Thrasher Rookie of the Year was also a nominee for SOTY. That run shows you why. A little bit of everything.
He can't even believe it.
So Gary, there are still some very big names that need to drop in for their final runs.
Yeah, Braden ain't safe.
That are on the outside looking in right now.
Yeah, Braden ain't safe.
I'm talking
scared.
about Deshaun Jordan. I'm talking about Jagger Eaton.
Oh.
And now Braden has to sit and wait.
That's so nerve-wracking.
First run should have got a higher score, bro. That's me. Fuck.
So 79.33. Braden will hold on to that. Can Deshaun Jordan crash the finals party and potentially bump out Braden Hoban? We'll find out.
Whoa, oh, they playing that. Oh, they playing that. Hold on. Now you gotta land everything. Oh, he's turned up. Oh, you know he be going to family barbecues all the time. His 4th of July's be lit. Make me happy. Oh, go ahead, Deshaun. Y'all don't know I'm over here boogieing. Oh. Shut up, Gary. Oh, no. No.
Last 10 seconds for Deshaun Jordan. Can he make up for that? Oh, no. Oh, no. What could have been, Gary? What could have been?
But literally made it a vibe in here with that one. Before I let go. Hey.
The DJ stepped the game up right before that run. Deshaun
let him down.
stepped the game up, but unfortunately could not finish.
Hey.
But certainly a fan favorite out here in Ventura.
It's a...
So Deshaun Jordan, unfortunately, will not be moving on to the final. This is shocking to me.
I'm shaking the whole set.
Jamie Foy not moving on. Deshaun Jordan not moving on. There's just something strange going on here.
Yeah.
Now, if this guy can't move on, we need to look into some things. Jagger Eaton, we weren't just expecting him to move on to the finals. We were expecting him to not only get on the podium, but contend for gold.
You think he requested this 50 Cent? Oh, wow.
Honestly?
Ooh,
yes.
Go ahead, Jagger.
Here he goes.
There you go. Ooh, uh-oh.
Don't let him get in his zone. Uh-oh. Sitting in ninth. Needs to finish strong.
Cypher, you got one more. Switch back nose grind. That's my boy right there.
There's someone at the door. Let's check the ring camera. Oh, it's Jagger.
It's Jagger.
Can he come to the finals?
And he got Domino's pizza.
Yes, you may, Jagger. Come on through.
Now he got DiGiorno's.
I got 2 large. Wow.
See,
Jagger,
nobody else really has a trick on that brick quarter pipe.
And you know Jason Rothmeyer and the judges know that too.
Yep.
Jagger needed something big. He needed to stay on his board, and he did just those things. That flow motion, man.
Yep.
That was a pulse check.
What if he went down?
Braden Hoban, there you see on your right, holding on to that 8th spot. No longer. Jagger Eaton jumps up into 4th place. Wow. What a run from Jagger on his 2nd and final.
He's right behind.
Earning his way into Sunday's final. And there you see the embrace, knocking out Braden Hoban. Braden's gonna be okay though.
Yeah, in life. Not today, but in life.
Not today.
He gonna be cool.
He's gonna be all right.
That's a good soul right there. He'll be all right. The streets will look out for him.
Shane O'Neill. Dropping in for his 2nd run. Now Nigel Houston, who will be the last guy to drop in for his final run, is actually currently in the bubble spot. So Nigel could potentially be bumped out here.
Doing that switch ollie to the below. Big spin front board fakie.
Shane O'Neill so far doing Shane O'Neill things.
Switch back lip. Fakie front Smith fakie. You can tell he didn't put a line together, but he's still just so good at skateboarding. Oh, switch nose grind. Switch heel on flat. Fakie tray flip.
Just throwing a game of skate in between obstacles here at X Games California. What?
He's the best. He's the best. None of this matters. None of it matters. What Dahl does, this is all great. He's the best.
Wow, Shane O'Neill.
You got me over here clapping.
With the shrug.
I'm not even supposed to clap. I'm supposed to let the fans do that.
What an amazing 2nd and final run from Shane O'Neill.
He didn't have nothing lined up. You could tell he was just like, oh, I landed something for sure.
Flow motion on full display.
Good switch nose grind. Doing things the harder way always. Shane O'Neill is a legend, period, point blank.
An 82 for Shane O'Neill, putting him into 7th place. And now Nigel Houston has been bumped out of the top 8.
What?
Whoa. So Nigel has some pressure to perform. Yuto will skate before him. Yuto's already in. He's currently our top-ranked qualifier. We know Yuto's going to do what Yuto does, but I'm going to be very interested to see what Nigel brings to the table on the final run of this contest.
Yo, why is he that good at that type of stuff, bro? That's so blindside to do the nollie 180 switch 5.
This becomes a throwaway for Yuto Horigome, who will stay in 1st place. But now let's turn our attention to Nigel. Well, I say that, but then Yuto will do something.
Baby! Oh, hold on!
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sit down. Sit down.
Hold on.
Cords are coming undone.
Oh, snap. Almost threw the bitch out there.
Just as I said.
I was going to throw the stool at him.
Just as I said, let's stop talking about Yuto. Yuto said, no, you know, guys.
You know what?
Hold on. Just if you have a moment. Yuto, of course, let's take one more look.
Go, oh, look at the sugar cane across the sign, the good grind. Oh, man.
Look at this. Gary's actually trying to throw things.
I was trying to throw the stool at him. I was going to throw the stool at him.
That's assault. Yeah, that's assault.
I shouldn't do it, but I was going to hit him. I don't know how to throw it that far, but I thought about it. It went through my head.
So Yuto will hold on to his first run score. Okay.
I wasn't going to commit.
Last run of the contest here in men's skateboard street elimination belongs to none other than the street goat, Nyjah Huston. He is currently sitting in 9th place. The top 8 move on to the final. Nyjah needs to bump out Vincent Malou's 81.66 if he wants to skate in Sunday's final. He's got to do Nyjah things right here, right now.
Oh, man, pressure make diamonds. Pressure make diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. Oh, he's the best ever. Oh, he's one of the best ever. You know, this is sickening. This is not cool. This ain't cool. You're not supposed to be that confident, bro. Somebody checks his lung and is airing it, bro.
Last 10 seconds for Nyjah Huston. Can he close this out?
Wow, switch 5 on that big rail. Nyjah Huston is in the place to be. Oh, swag it there. Go ahead. Go ahead, boy. Yeah.
I think he got his swagger back.
Boy. That's right. That's how you blow your knee out, come back, do your thumb thistle.
Nyjah Huston is currently on the outside looking in.
Wow. Y'all should have seen how he was pushing this back 180 nose grind, too.
Big run, Gary. He needed that run. And you said it, some guys are built for these moments. He's that guy.
He is that build. He is that 2K build.
So Vincent Malou was sitting in that bubble spot of an 81.66. Nyjah had an 81 from his first run. There you see both competitors waiting for Nyjah's score, an 85.33. Nyjah Huston moves on to the finals. Wow! And Nyjah Huston comes from behind to get into the group.
There you go.
And that's exactly what we expect from Nyjah Huston, and he delivers when it matters most. And our final results, here are our top 8 moving on to Sunday's final, headlined by our top-ranked qualifier, Yuto Horigome. But the story is Nyjah Huston, who got bumped out temporarily on final runs, did what he needed to do on a final attempt. But let's head down to Corbin Harris.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right here is the current leader, Yuto Horigome. What is your strategy moving forward now into the finals?
Final, like I'm trying more harder trick and trying my best.
We can't wait to see. Put your hands together for Yuto. First place going straight through to the finals. Back to you, Brando.
The scary part is that Yuto has seemingly a dozen more things he could do on this course.
And you see right there, he was kind of giving a prequel to what you might see on Sunday. Like, it's going to get way more difficult, so y'all better have y'all tricks.
Yeah,
was that like a little prepare yourselves?
100%.
Get your
Nyjah going
lines right.
X Games mode. Truer words have never been said. What a moment out here at men's skateboard street elimination. The boys did not disappoint. Congratulations to Yuto Horigome, our top-ranked qualifier for Corbin Harris and Gary Rogers. I'm Brandon Graham saying thank you so much for watching more from X Games California.